When it comes to debates, one thing's for sure. Kamala Harris doesn't just show up, she comes ready to roll. And before going toe-to-toe with Trump, she's already racked up years of debate experience. But here's the twist. Trump's only the third Republican she's ever faced. The stakes are high, ladies and gentlemen. Kamala's been warming up for this showdown for years, and she's already got some classic Trump takedowns in her back pocket.
Who is this guy?
Remember during the 2020 race when she called Trump corrupt and unpatriotic? She even poked fun at his odd fixation on undoing anything Obama touched.
What is the greatest national security threat to the United States? It's Donald Trump.
Oh, and the moment when she straight up told Mike Pence, Trump's partner in crime, that his boss had a serious misunderstanding of what honesty means.
And the thing that has always been part of the strength of our nation, in addition to our great military, has been that we keep our word. But Donald Trump doesn't understand that because he doesn't understand what it means to be honest.
Boom. She ate with that one. And when Pence kept interrupting her in that debate, Kamala hit him with the now iconic, "I'm speaking."
Well, let's get
But Susan, this is important.
Susan,
I want to add,
weigh in here.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm
weigh in.
speaking.
Honestly, I felt that in my soul. Like when someone tries to talk over you at a meeting, and you just want to channel your inner Kamala. And what's her secret weapon? Preparation, preparation, preparation. She comes armed with more facts and stats than a trivia night champion. She's got a knack for delivering sharp, snappy one-liners that keep us all talking long after the debate is over. This is truly a superpower. As one of her former aides, Brian Brokaw, put it, she knows that every word, every raised eyebrow, and every little side eye counts at this level. No pressure, right? I mean, you can have the smartest team in the world prepping you for months, but in the end, it's just you, the stage lights, and the mic. And Kamala knows how to work all three.
We have to know that sometimes people will open the door for you and leave it open, sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that door down.
Remember when she laid out her immigration plan during the Democratic debates in 2019? She wasn't just prepared, she was impeccably ready. If debates were a school project, Kamala would be that kid with the color-coded binder and a backup plan for her backup plan.
I will immediately, by executive action, reinstate DACA status and DACA protection to those young people.
Even in her 2020 face-off with Pence, Kamala didn't hold back. She called out the Trump administration's COVID response as the greatest failure of any presidential administration in the history of our country.
And our plan is about what we need to do around a national strategy for contact tracing, for testing, for administration of the vaccine, and making sure that it will be free for all.
And she backed it up with a whole list of stats. Deaths, shutdowns, unemployment, you name it. She had a number for it. You could practically see Pence squirming in his seat.
Whatever the vice president is claiming the administration has done, clearly it hasn't worked. When you're looking at over 210,000 dead bodies in our country, American lives.
But hey, no one's perfect. Even Kamala's had a few zingers that didn't quite land. Remember that big moment in the 2019 debate when she called out Joe Biden for opposing federal funding to desegregate schools with busing?
You know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
She had everyone buzzing. Literally, her campaign even launched merch around that line. But things got a bit messy in the days that followed, and the momentum kind of fizzled out. It's like when you have a great comeback in an argument, but then realize it didn't quite make sense afterward. Oops. Now, Trump's team knows Kamala's all about those sharp remarks and viral moments. And that might explain why Harris's campaign pushed to keep those mics unmuted for the entire debate. Nothing like a good old hot mic moment, right?
Yes, and I really enjoyed it.
Another one of her secret weapons is breaking the fourth wall and speaking directly to the audience. She knows how to connect, react in real time, and make the crowd feel like they're on her side.
We're on the same team.
Take her first presidential primary debate. While her fellow candidates were busy talking over each other, Kamala seized the moment to cut through the noise.
Hey guys, you know what? America does not want to witness a food fight. They want to know how we're going to put food on their table. Yes?
The audience loved it. Clear, direct, and focused on the issues. In her 2010 debate for California Attorney General, she had another standout moment. When her opponent, Steve Cooley, casually admitted he'd be double dipping by taking both a pension and a salary, Kamala's response was simple.
Go for it, Steve.
When you get there, you'll want yours too.
You've earned it. There's no question.
It was the debate equivalent of a mic drop, and they turned his blunder into an ad that left Cooley's support in shambles. And who can forget the 2016 Senate race? Kamala's opponent, Loretta Sanchez, decided to dab after her closing statement, a move that wasn't on the debate stream but went viral afterward. Kamala's reaction was priceless.
So there's a clear difference between the candidates in this race.
No need for a flashy comeback. Her expression said it all. When debating Mike Pence, Kamala leaned into that fourth wall-breaking approach even more, speaking right into the camera to address viewers directly. After listing Trump's controversial comments, she delivered an iconic line.
In America, you deserve better.
This message was aimed directly at the people watching at home. Also, Kamala's sharp enough to know when to let her opponents trip themselves up, and she's just as skilled at redirecting attacks back where they belong. When criticized for supporting the Green New Deal, she calmly stated,
That Joe Biden will not ban fracking. That is a fact.
yeah, she made her position clear without missing a beat. Her 2019 debates had their moments too, especially when Tulsi Gabbard took a swing at the Democratic Party. Kamala shot back, calling out Gabbard's history of criticizing Obama on Fox News. When Gabbard tried to counter, Kamala didn't engage. Instead, she pivoted to her core message, Kamala Harris for the people. So, there you have it. Kamala Harris's debate style is a masterclass in preparation, sharp comebacks, and breaking the fourth wall. But what do you think? How do you rate Kamala's debating style? Are there any quirks or tactics you've noticed that stand out? Drop your thoughts and observations in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think about her approach and how it might play out in her presidential campaign.